Okay, good idea.
They just go with the flow. It's the Hershey and Keegs show.
Welcome to Hershey and the Keegs Show, starring pitcher Mark Hirschman and his personal catcher, Mike Keegan. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. live from the Governor's Comedy Club radio studio. Thanks so much for listening.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
Hey,
hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
It is Tuesday night, 9 p.m. That's the Hershey and the Keegs show. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Mike Keegan, Mark Hirschman, Tony Walker. We have an awesome guest tonight. We're going to have
best.
some fun. It's like going to be a party in here.
It is a party.
We had
haven't
a
been around
party
in a couple of
outside.
weeks. Party outside, party over here, party over there.
Yeah, party everywhere. Party in your underwear.
We're so happy when this guy comes in. It doesn't happen enough. We've been trying to make it happen for the past few weeks. Mr. Hugh Murray is back from Atlantic City, and he's here with us. He's looking good. Both of you guys are looking good. First, Mikey, it looks like you're like a hair transplant. Did you get like plugs? Is that like what's
I was
happening?
in Turkey. That's where I was the last 3 weeks.
You get a weave? What is that?
I'm letting my hair grow out.
I know. I can tell. I noticed that.
I'm
nice.
doing
It's nice.
I'm doing a thing.
Yeah.
No,
I like
usually
it.
Mikey, like he comes in, he's got like a Bills cap on or a Yankee cap or something. All of a sudden, he comes in here looking like Gabe Carter, Gabe Kaplan, and
Gabe Kaplan?
and Gabe
Mr.
Carter.
Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got the collared shirt.
Yeah.
Looking good.
I heard
Yeah.
Hugh was coming in. I'm like, I got to class it up a little
you
bit.
think you're about to sell me a used car all of a sudden?
Well, I'm not getting paid doing comedy anymore. I got a story about that later.
Nobody is.
So there's got to be a story behind this hair. Is it the lady friend who suggested it?
No, not at all. I started growing it a little bit out,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, let me see how far I can take it. I might go shoulder length.
No,
I don't
know.
That's what's in, like that feathered, like
Yeah.
fluffy hair.
no. And I can tell you,
I'm hanging out with a lot of young kids lately, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Oh, that's good.
the young
be hip.
the young
Trying to
children
be
like
hip,
it.
yeah.
This is
Really
I have
young
to tell
kids.
you, this is the first time I've ever seen you have like a little salt and pepper going on. Like
I
a
do,
little,
a little
and it
soy.
looks terrific. It looks
Thank
terrific, but
because that's one of the things I noticed too. I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? Let me, because it's usually as soon as I see it, I
buzz it.
I get a haircut right away.
Yeah.
I buzz it, but
So how often are you normally getting cuts?
once every 3 weeks.
Once every
usually.
3 weeks.
So this has been like 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it just has nothing to do with any mom, lady influences,
No,
nothing.
no.
Just, I'm going to go ahead and
I'm
let it.
doing it.
I'm just going to go woofing.
The lady wants me to grow a beard, but that's not.
What kind of verb is that?
He's woofing.
I'm woofing.
Yeah, no, that's an expression when your hair grows too long. That's an old school expression.
Yeah.
You're woofing.
I'm woofing.
No, it looks like
How
you-
old school?
It's older than you two motherfuckers. It's
the
really
lady wants me to
appealing.
grow a beard, but that's not gonna happen. That'll take me 10 years.
No, but you've done a little goat hair or something like
A
that.
bit, just if I don't shave for like a week, but like it takes
Yeah.
me forever. Like,
All right.
Keegans aren't very.
And
hairy
what
people.
is the shirt you're wearing? What is
this
that?
is it's a polo from the Michael Capozzi golf class. It's my
Oh,
brother.
oh, that's
my friend's
Vinny's
brother
brother.
passed away. Yeah.
Oh,
so
dude,
we do
that's a
golf
great
outing.
shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You look everything today.
I
You just
know.
look
I heard
terrific.
Hugh was coming in. I got my body armor, zero sugar.
Speaking of which, Hugh, one of the things I noticed when you came in, and I'm always sensitive to this because you've had your travels. You look
Yeah.
terrific, dude.
Oh, thank you.
You look
Thank
like you got a little weight on you. Like you look
Yeah.
fucking tan, healthy. You were in Atlantic City for like 3 weeks. I don't know. I'd love to know the derivation of that.
You won big in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
but this trip was planned lengthy previous to any victory. You went there. You're like, yeah, well, I'm going to be at AC for 11 days. Or whatever.
Like we were gonna have Hugh try to have Hugh in last week.
in May. Yeah.
The Borgata flew me out.
Yeah.
How did
To
this
Atlantic City.
How did it
flew
even
to
come
Atlantic
about
City.
though? Like, are you such a heavy player? Is that what it is? Or you know?
I haven't played in years.
Yeah.
And I think that was the what they were trying to get me to go back.
Yeah.
And boy, it worked.
Yeah.
It fucking worked,
Like
man.
we got him.
Wow.
I think I blew like somewhere between
7
10
guys.
Yeah. Well,
Seven guys
was,
for a ride home.
I was sick of my money back. I needed to turn some fucking profit.
Well, I love that. That either you, I think it was Marissa, your your lovely girlfriend, she was posting like $325 tickets and like $125. I'm like, where's the fucking minus 13,000 that you fucking buried?
Well, the first night I went up, and then every night after that, I think it ended up spending about $10K at the blackjack table.
Nice. All right. But you had fun. You guys had some pool time. You had some eats. You flew back and forth from Atlantic City. That's got to be worth at least, what, 12,000?
Right.
Right.
Well, that was the deal.
It's
like
a 37-second flight.
Yeah. Oh my God! Like
I've never done it, so give us a little idea of where did you leave your house to go to? Tell us about how it happened.
Well, yeah, they sent it in the mail, and like the only thing you could fly out of was MacArthur.
Okay,
and
home run.
Yeah, it was much better than like.
It takes
JFK
longer to
or
get to
LaGuardia.
MacArthur than it does to Atlantic City from Levittown.
You should have gotten a flight to MacArthur from your house.
Yeah, but the annoying part was they wanted you there 2 hours early.
Yeah.
For a 25-minute flight.
Legitimately a 25-minute flight.
They don't even turn the seatbelt sign off because you're just up in the air. It's just like, all right, we're taking off, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're landing. Thank you very much for flying fucking bullshit air.
Wait, so is it like a private AC line, or is it like an actual regular?
Oh God, it was like Sun Country Air.
Oh, okay. Were there other people? Like, was it a lot of other people?
Yeah, no, it was packed plane. We were the youngest by far.
Oh wow,
the youngest. Oh, we. Oh my God, me and Marissa. They put us next to this. I've been trying to get less racist.
Yeah,
so I've been trying to. It's impossible.
It really.
This is the wrong person to be next to. Okay, if you wanted to
so
do
what
that.
I'm gonna
black fatigue.
What I've been saying is that they're people from a nice climate.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
not the sand like the jungle, you know. Okay. And
not the sand ones.
Arizona.
Yeah. So this lady, oh my God, she smelled like she hadn't showered in like 4 days.
Yeah. And you're being nice, probably.
Yeah. Oh, it was so bad. And then on the way back, it was same seats. Same seats. We couldn't avoid her.
With her again?
And it was like 4 days in Atlantic City. You had a free room.
Wait, so is this like
the
a
showers
junket?
work.
So you're in a junket of people, essentially? Like they fly together there and back?
Yeah. We noticed the same people.
Okay, gotcha.
And you know, you'd think 4 days in Atlantic City, you'd shower.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as bad, but it was bad.
It was pungent, but not as pungent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. I will say I am happy that you had 10,000 to lose. I didn't know what you've been doing as far as work and comedy, so the fact that you had it to lose, I feel pretty happy about that. Yeah. You look healthy, and things seem to be going very well. You're now going to be a new promotional model for that glasses company that picked us up in the parking lot.
For
They're
Nikki.
taking pictures in the parking lot with
I
a
know.
wolf.
I just ran a promo with the wolf.
I don't know what me and Nikki me and Hugh show up at the same time basically, and Nick Raystone, who we love, Primal Scream podcast. He's Nizza from the band Scar, used to be called Demon Scar, and he's out there with this lady, and they're running promotional videos for this new glasses company, and they give me a pair of glasses that felt lovely, by the way. I have to tell you, it's for the plus size glasses.
Ooh,
for plus
they
size.
were plus size models.
I don't know if it's plus size men wearing the glasses, or you have to have a large dome to wear them.
I'm plus size, but I have a little head.
Yeah, I have a very big head, so
I
it
got
felt
a big
wonderful.
Head,
it felt wonderful.
What size hat you got?
7 5/8, dude.
Oh my God.
Wow! Oh my God!
Yeah,
that is
enormous.
Huge head.
No, that's like they used to think I had like Down syndrome when I was a kid. No, I'm not kidding. No, that's not even a joke. They legitimately did. My head was so big. So when they slid these glasses on, I'm like, this is fucking magic. And so I started talking about the glasses, and she starts taping me, and I'm like, all right, so now I'm in the commercial now.
I just met these people. I've
never met them before.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm wearing the glasses.
Yeah.
She's got the camera in my face. She's like, so who are you? Where are you from?
Right.
Do you have any shows you want to plug?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we plugged govs.com. We plugged July 24th here with you, July 24th with me at Brokerage.
Yeah.
So
July 24th is a big day. You're doing Brokerage with Chris Monty and Goomba Johnny.
Yep.
I'm going to be here with Hugh Bear.
And Rosie, by the way.
And Rosie.
Oh, we got a packed show. We got a packed show that day.
That's a big fucking night.
Tim Thompson.
Oh, my God.
Travis, Jeff Schaefer,
Dude,
Kathy Arnold.
I think you, listen.
Christian Z.
I don't want to take, this is not a negative, but you overbooked that. Like,
definitely.
That's a show of fucking heavy hitters.
I was like, I got inspired. Like I've been hanging out with Hugh a lot lately,
Yeah.
and we,
Yeah.
we've been spending a lot of time in Travis. I've been hanging out with him a lot, and I'm like, let's get the band together,
The old
and just,
band
like,
back
the old
together again.
band, the
You know what it
original
is?
crew.
And,
Yeah.
and Marissa asked, she's like, how come Mark doesn't hang out at Kava? Kava's a wonderful time.
What is that?
Yeah, it's
I don't even
he
know.
does an open mic at Kava.
It could be because I never was asked.
That's probably true.
It's an open mic, Mark.
What
It's
is
an open
that?
mic, but it's a cool,
I don't
it's a
book it.
little tea house.
Yeah.
Lindenhurst.
They
But
make
even we just hang out
mocktails.
there.
No, I think one night we had a show and then some people were going there after.
Okay, yeah.
Is it
John
food?
Ziegler, no, they don't
Oh,
do
that's the
food,
reason
but
why.
John Ziegler used to book the mic, and
Oh,
then
okay,
it
okay.
transferred to Greg Cassiano.
Yep.
And
Funny
then
kid.
I showed up because it's a sober mic.
Okay.
You know, they do have some drinks of questionable questionable integrity.
But
Yeah.
it's a sober mic, so it's a bar atmosphere.
it's
so
no-
there's
no
alcohol.
Okay.
But it's like this kava tea. It's
They
relaxing.
got, nice TVs to watch the game.
And what night is it? It's on.
Mondays, every Monday
Mondays
in
every
Lindenhurst.
Monday night.
Yeah,
You get
that's the open mic.
you
But
get a little nosh, a little and you get
They
a little.
have food like
You can
order
Uber
pizza or
Eats, yeah,
something.
Oh,
there's
okay.
pizza
So
down the
It's a
block.
we hang out there at least 3 nights a week. Me, Hugh, and Travis.
Yeah.
So what you're hanging out there the other nights? What are you guys doing there? The non.
Well, we went for the Knicks playoff game. That was a nice hang.
But
Steve
like-
Perillo was there.
people are going to drink tea. Is like I don't understand.
Yeah, they
like,
drink
what-
this
Yeah.
tea. It's like a euphoric.
Well, it's called Kratom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Kratom. It has like
I'm
a
gonna write this
little opiate feeling.
Okay, gotcha.
And they also sell kava, which is
no drink, just all the drugs you can possibly fit into one glass of tea.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, they have kava too,
It's
which
kava. It's like a natural leaf. It's derived from a pepper plant.
and
Yeah.
then you feel a little zip from it, like a
Yeah,
little.
you do.
zip. You get like
You
a little
do.
relaxed.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. I could use that.
Like I just gave my dad some because my dad's having
Knee surgery.
knee replacement in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But it helps with like pain relief and stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
I got my mom and Marissa drinking it because they both had surgery in December.
Okay.
So it's been helping with the pain relief.
So you guys, you and Trav and Hugh will go down there just to chill and
Just to chill,
have some
have
tea.
some tea, watch the game. Like I said, we watched the big Knicks comeback game there. It was pretty
Yeah.
exciting.
What was that like? What was that like for you guys to be together for that?
It was cool.
Dude,
Like,
that was
listen,
cool. That was a cool hang, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a great hang. Because like, listen, I'm not the biggest basketball fan in the world.
no.
But everybody there is
But
cool.
that was
like,
exciting.
It's not like
Shocking.
it's not like you're at a bar with a bunch of drunk assholes too,
Right.
because everybody's sober there, and
No, it's a good crowd.
It's a good crowd. I met.
There's
friends
like
there.
regulars, yeah. There's like regulars,
All right,
you know.
I will commit to coming down once.
Yeah.
I promise you that. I
Yeah,
will
it's cool,
definitely-
you know. And then
Kava.
so like what happened with the mic too was like, so it got transferred to Greg Cassiano from Ziegler because
Okay.
Ziegler will start mics and then
Yeah.
after like 2 weeks he'll be
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I don't want to do this
Somebody
anymore.
was late. I'm gonna have a meltdown.
Yeah, somebody's late.
He's the
I hate
pioneer
this.
of mics, and then he passes them
Yeah,
along.
yeah.
So then this is how it went down too. So then Cassiano took it over.
Funny kid.
Cassiano, very funny kid. I like Greg
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, great kid.
And Greg got into the laugh off.
Yeah.
So Ziegler, who passed the mic on to him, was like, you know what you should do? Take John Truston's class. And just ruined his own mic. So now,
Ruined it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
so the kid couldn't do the open mic for
Right.
7 months.
Self-sabotage.
So I'm trying to get back into comedy. You know, I haven't performed in a while. So I was like, all right. So I went to the mic, had a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
And then the next week I show up and the kava tender was like, Mark wants to say something so bad.
No, is that what they?
Yeah, that's what they call themselves.
Kava tenders.
I would think that there
Really-
was something that could be something better than that. I'm just saying.
Well, let's think of a name.
we
then.
will
Yeah.
think of something, but you know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
yeah,
It just
they-
sounds like a little bit.
They work
They
at
are
a
very
bar.
tender. There's a lot of
Yeah.
good-looking females that work there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard. I
Probably
mean, I've
another
heard of the
reason we
place.
go.
I did not know that it was done for teabagging. And whatever.
We go in teabag 3 days a week.
Yeah.
know.
So I
Okay.
decided. Well, I got there and they're like, not only is it canceled tonight, but it's canceled for 7 weeks. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was there. I was hanging out with Travis, and I was like, it was just us because we were the only ones that fucking showed up.
Yeah.
And I bought a sound system at the bar. I talked to the owner, and I was just like, I'll take it over if you don't mind. And
Wait, so they sell tea and sound systems?
So tea and
Yeah,
audio,
yeah,
and audio
yeah.
equipment.
I actually Uber Eats the sound system.
You can buy a pheasant there.
A cup of tea and a Bose sound system?
No,
not a
it's
Jeff
Bose, not a
Bose
Jeff
sounds-
Bose.
No, this
touches
is a
you
Bose sound
inappropriately,
system. This is a Jeff Bose sound system. It's different. Okay, so you bought that.
Yeah,
and,
it comes in an oversized suit.
Here's your tea.
It comes
Oh,
in
wow.
little children.
Dude, when I came to your guys'
there's no
show,
need for
I
that.
was so shocked. Jeff Bosey was working security.
He's the best.
and
He's
was
the fucking best.
But like, I was like, "Hey, Jeff, how's it going?" He's like, "I'll bring you to your seats." I'm like, "Do you recognize me?
Yeah.
Are you under hypnosis?"
No, when he works, he works. That he don't fuck around.
Yeah, he doesn't fuck around.
He's good at it, and he he had beef with Rosie that night. Like they were going back and forth.
Yeah.
She's like, "What the fuck is this?" That's
Rosie
my mother.
doesn't-
That's
Rosie
my mother.
doesn't-
You're sitting down.
Rosie doesn't take any crap from anybody,
Yeah.
and Bozy is just pure business when he's working. It's funny.
Come over here, senora.
Don't give me any guff. I heard him say guff, I think, at one
No,
point.
dude, he was. What was it? The other night during the episode, the situation that was here. He takes charge. That guy, like he is a non-fuck around guy when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
Tony's like,
Tony's
I was performing mouth to mouth. This guy is.
All right, okay. We're not gonna go there, okay? We're not gonna go there. But so all right, Kava, this is good. So the Mike's Mondays and you guys, what are the other nights that you might randomly just pop in over there?
Like a Wednesday or Thursday, or like
Okay.
even like a Friday or Saturday after a show, we'll meet up there.
Yeah, we met up there. The weekend before Atlantic
Yeah, it was like a
City.
Friday night. I was coming back from.
I
from
did the
show.
roast of Lee West.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, and then like they're open to like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
So do you find that it's usually people who are in recovery who are not drinking? Is that
There
what
are,
it is?
there are
Or-
a ton of people in recovery there.
yeah, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the derivation of the club? Like they wanted to be a safe place for people to go hang and without getting bombed?
I think there is like some form of harm reduction that if you're drinking the kratom, you're not doing heroin.
Okay.
You know,
I like that. A
It's
little
kind
step
of
down.
it's kind of like doing like Suboxone or something, or like
Yeah.
methadone, where it's like
Yeah.
you get a little bit of it, but not like the fucking needle in your
No, I think
the main
that's good.
vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of having like methadone Marty's as a bar, this is like a little bit.
That's a good business idea.
Yeah, that's a
you
great
know?
idea.
Method would just do shots of methadone out of little paper
I mean,
cups.
you could just open it right in this parking lot out there, and you'd be fine. All right, I'm gonna come down and hang.
It's a cool hang, and it's just like rather than going to a loud bar with a bunch of drunk idiots around,
Yeah.
it's a cool atmosphere.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
cool,
it.
man.
Very cool. So Mikey's had. So you wanted to touch on this, and I have to tell you, when I'm not a young guy like you guys. I'm a little bit older. So when I woke up this morning and I saw you made a post, you wrote a long-winded post, and I could tell this was like a serious post.
Yeah,
you know what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
And these are like reading glasses now. I need reading glasses.
Yeah.
So when I open up my phone in the morning, I can't. It's a little bit blurry, and I thought that you said that a hooker got away with your money, and I'm like, well, that's not a surprise at all.
That I wouldn't complain about. At
I'm
least
like,
you get
no,
something
that's
out of it.
typical.
Yeah.
Of course it was. And
Well,
then I was
before
like,
the sex.
Yeah,
If they
before-
got away with the money
That's
before
true.
the sex,
That's
I'd
true.
be quite furious.
Exactly.
so a hooker. So it wasn't a hooker. So
No, it's an old man hook.
So do you
was old
want
man.
to
Yeah.
tell us the story of what exactly happened here?
It was a show. I got a call last minute from. I'm not going to mention his name yet because we're still.
But you can
working,
mention
we're
the
still
comic
working it
that
out.
you were with. I mean,
I
we
mentioned
could
the comic I was with.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the guy's name yet because we're
Yeah.
still working it out, and
Yeah.
it looks like I might get a little something. But
Yeah.
So I get a call from this guy. I worked with him one time last year.
And it's you and Richie, right?
And
Is
me and
that-
Richie.
Okay.
He goes, I need somebody. I need you, but I really need somebody that like a real headliner that's going to be able to do like 45 minutes or whatever. So
Yeah.
I called up Richie.
Oh, just real quick before Richie comes to Kava.
Yeah, Richie comes down also.
Yeah.
yeah.
So the only open mic I've ever seen him at,
Because Richie's not drinking now either.
Yeah. Okay.
And so
which is crazy to me.
which is
It's
wild
crazy.
business. Yeah.
But continue. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
So he called Richie. He's like, "Yeah, I'm open." And it was like last minute, so the night before 4th of July. Get to this place, very very wealthy family. It's a beautiful mansion in West something New Jersey.
Westfield, New Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
you're
we get there.
a couple hours away. You're not around the block.
It's about
at
2
all.
hours away, a little
Yeah,
over
I know
2 hours.
Westfield.
Yeah.
I know it very well.
And great party. They're having a great party. A bunch of Dominicans.
Mm-hmm.
And
They know how to party.
they do know how to party.
Yeah.
Dude, the backyard at this place, they had like tiki bar vans set
Mm-hmm.
up and stuff, and it was really nice. A beautiful big pool. About 120 people there. So I get there, and the show's supposed to start at 6 o'clock. That was
Yep.
what the guy told me. First he said 7, then he said 6:30, and he's like, they want to start at 6. I'm like, perfect.
Good.
Get there at 5:30. Set up the sound system, which I threw in for free. Usually I'll charge a little extra money.
Yeah,
to
that's
set
a
up sound.
$200 add-on.
Yeah. So right before we start the show, and then when we get there, the woman's like, "We're gonna start at 6:30." I'm like, "All right, whatever. I'd rather start a little bit earlier, whatever."
But you're not going to have an argument with her about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, right before 6:30, she goes, "My brother-in-law just told me there's a huge thunderstorm coming in,
Yeah.
so we're gonna try to fit the show in, but we might have to just stop it." So I go up, I do my half hour, it went really well, really fun people. And then
50 people, 40 people?
About out of 120 people that were there were probably about 40, 50 people watching.
Okay.
And
just like standing around?
Standing
chairs?
around,
Okay.
they pulled up some chairs.
Nice.
Everybody's sitting around on the grass.
Sure.
And it was fun, went really well, did my 30 minutes, and then Richie goes up and about 5 minutes into his set, the guy comes up to me, he goes, listen, the cloud's getting dark, and we're going to have to stop. So I let him do like another 2 minutes. He ends up doing about 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, the sky's about to open up.
Did he do his good 7?
He did his best 7 minutes, which
was good.
Which is his.
Which is like one story.
Yeah, exactly.
I went for this mammogram.
So I break down the equipment, didn't want it to get wet, and they didn't say, they should have said we're going to move the thing inside, because not everybody was watching the show.
Right.
They said was everybody's going to sit in their car and wait out the storm. Like, you're going to sit in your car and wait out the storm? I'm like, no, I'm not going to, it could be 2 hours. I'm not going to sit in my car for 2 hours.
Right.
I'm only getting paid for a certain amount
And
of
I'm
time.
in fucking Westfield, New Jersey.
Exactly. So now we leave, and everything's fine. We said goodbye to the people. They were super nice, and then I get a call. I messaged the booker when I got back to Long Island, and I said, hey, listen, everything went great. People were happy. They were nice. We had to stop it a little bit early because there was a monsoon.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, oh, that's not good. And then right away I knew he's going to try to use that as an excuse not to pay us.
Yeah.
So then I get a text message and an angry voicemail yesterday. We got a big problem here, buddy. They're trying not to give us any money and blah, blah, blah. And then he starts getting like threatening. Before I even answered him, he's like, and you better not dare call the homeowner because that'll cause a bigger problem. So now it's kind of putting red flags in my head.
Yeah, he's prepared.
They're probably paying this guy, and then he's trying not to pay
he's
us.
been paid already.
Yeah,
He's been
100%.
paid.
Exactly.
A booker is not doing a big party like this without taking at least half the money.
Exactly.
Right.
Period.
Exactly. So now he's like, my partners are in on this too, and they need their
Oh,
they need to get
Jesus.
paid.
Partners. It was a $500 show.
It's a $500 show. I'm like, what partner?
Yeah.
What are they making?
I crowdsourced
Yeah.
this.
It's
$3 commission.
It was a
Yeah.
GoFundMe.
Paulie Walnuts isn't going to like this.
My investors.
So I let last night kind of go, and then this morning he texts me. He goes, "We're having a problem. She's trying not to pay." And I'm like, you know what? Listen, I just texted him back. I said, "All right, no matter what though, I'm getting paid. I need to get paid."
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Well, I don't take kindly to yours and Richie's threats." I'm like, first of all, Richie's not threatening you.
Richie hasn't
Like
been
an
involved in
80-year-old man.
all of this,
Exactly.
any of this.
So he's like, "You better not threaten me." He goes, "You don't want to know what my partner's background is."
Oh, okay.
I'm like, "Well, you don't want to know what my background is," and I
Right.
said that to him, and then he kind of backed off a little bit.
Right, he doesn't want to know what your background is.
He doesn't want to know my background. I have a big background.
Mike's
Big
into
black
bric-a-brac. He's into bric-a-brac. He sells it online
So
on Etsy.
I pull the old. He goes. We might have to file a class action lawsuit or small claims.
No.
Yeah.
So he's thinking I'm just going to say, all right, forget about it then.
Yeah.
So I go, all right, that's fine. My cousin's a lawyer in Jersey. I'll get him on it right away. And
Yeah.
then he starts kind of backpedaling a little bit, and now he's like, well, she did say she's going to send a little bit of money. So
Yeah.
that's where I am right now.
Why
where
is there
she's
such
gonna-
animosity here, though? Like, what are the kind of gigs that he's booked you for previously?
He booked me for one gig last summer. It was on a beach at a beach at a yacht club, but it was
Yeah.
like the kind of yacht clubs that like it's all white trash. Like they're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's like a couple of guys have their skiffs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
docked there.
Yeah.
And me and Eric Half did it. And it was just like everybody was boating all day, and then they come back to this show.
Yeah.
Everybody's wasted. So it was so funny. Like Eric's doing his set, and I did fine in mine. Eric's doing his. He's doing well. All of a sudden, he starts going into his Ozempic bit.
Yeah.
And this drunk guy stands up. He goes, "My mother has diabetes." And I'm like, I saw the guy. He was starting to charge Eric. I had to grab this guy.
Oh, I remember that.
I had to wrap this
I
guy
remember
up
that.
because he was trying to charge Eric, but from behind on stage. I'm like, this is the
Fucking
kind of
Christ.
guys this book gigs this guy books.
Yeah.
So he's just a
I think
shady
there's
guy.
got to be some kind of like wherewithal if you like. I'm booking a show outside.
Yeah.
You know, there's the possibility that some weather thing happens.
You got to take some weather contingency because, like he's saying, he has a contract this person signed. You didn't put weather into your contract, you idiot.
Right.
That's on you. You're the booker. You know how many shows I've booked where I didn't make money on, but I always pay my comics and I lose money.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing about weather is like, you know, we've all gone to like a Yankees game or something where they have a rain delay and it's
that's
just
it.
like, all right, say they have a rain delay. It's like I could be here for 4 hours or, you know, I can leave now,
Yeah.
you know, and then at the end of the 4 hours, it's just like,
Yeah.
It could just still not happen.
Still pay $200 for this shit.
I went
Right.
to see the Foo Fighters last year. They got 3 songs in, and then there was a downpour, and
Yeah.
they just walked off stage and canceled the rest of the show.
And
I
that
heard-
was it.
I heard 3 songs. They had to spend like almost $1,000.
and they don't
tickets.
reimburse after
No,
that.
Now
don't-
Dave
you
Grohl
know?
still comes to see you perform.
Now Dave Grohl still comes to see me. Exactly.
Yeah.
I get Timu Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. So this guy's his hook is that he likes to book outdoor shows.
I guess
obviously.
outdoor shows. Now I realize they're all outdoor shows, and
Yeah.
I was wearing long sleeves. It was the hottest day of the year. I was wearing long sleeves, black pants.
Nice.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was drenched by the time I got off stage.
Thank God it rained. Otherwise, you'd have been really
Yeah,
fucked.
exactly.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's try to work this out.
Yeah,
Let's,
so
you know.
before I go, scorched earth, I am giving the guy the opportunity to kind of make it
To
right.
make it right, because
Yeah.
like like regardless of like you did your time, but like Richie didn't really get to finish his.
Yeah.
But like regardless of that, you still had like to go through gas, tolls, lug a sound system.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
Set it up.
half the show got finished, and then the weather happened, and then on the way back, lugging the sound system, gas, tolls.
Exactly. And I did everything I was obligated to. I did my full time.
Yeah.
You know,
So you're,
so-
you're definitely down between all that Hugh just said. You're down $150. There's no question about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Easily.
yeah,
So
exactly.
whatever you were supposed to get, if maybe they don't want to pay the full $600, you got to walk away with $400 to give Richie
Yeah.
a couple of bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
And not take a loss on a
and-
fucking July 5th.
Yeah, and the booker's like, I'm not going into my bank account. I'm not taking a loss on this. If I don't get paid, nobody gets paid. That a booker doesn't do that. And this guy said he's been booking comedy shows for 40 years.
Yeah.
Like, no, you haven't.
But it's not your problem.
Exactly.
That's the thing,
And
too.
then Tony
Right.
had commented on my post. He's like, that is not your problem.
Tony
books-
knows all
Tony
about
books a
losing
ton of
money on
things.
shows. Fucking knows all
Tony
about
books a
it.
ton of stuff, but he's a booker, and I'll tell you,
it's terrible.
I've worked for Tony a couple times.
That's
I get
right,
paid.
yeah.
I get paid the minute I get off stage.
Yeah, but that's usually like there's another comic, I'm not going to name him, but he took a bath on a show because he got a comic who required a certain amount of money to come out.
Yeah.
And it was just like the tickets didn't sell.
Right.
And he owed, money out of his pocket. And
Yep.
it's just like, that's what like the bigger name comedians, there's a certain amount of trust like amongst like us, we're not super national headliners, but like, to get like someone in like the Rogosphere, to come out here, they're gonna be like, yeah, no, I want $10K up front in my bank account before I land.
Yeah.
And it's if you don't sell the tickets, so what?
then that's the
You got to dip into your bank
I
account.
told
The
this guy,
only
I'm
thing
like-
I put on the homeowner is that they should have said before everybody left, they should have asked you, hey, are you staying? Are you going? And probably maybe even, hey, look, if you stick around, if you wait out this storm, I'll throw in another.
Exactly.
$100.
Right.
And
100 to
trust
whatever.
me,
Yeah.
and they had it to
Something.
spend,
Right.
and I wouldn't have taken it, but I would have said, at least have a little communication. And
Yeah,
I
or
told the booker, I said-
something. Can you hang around for an hour? Can can you do the
Right.
you know?
Usually a heavy storm only lasts 15 minutes and
Yeah.
whatever.
And I told the guy, I just said, I hope you'll have the integrity to at least honor me because I did my full obligation.
Yeah, fuck
I did
Richie.
everything.
Right.
Yeah, forget
Richie,
Richie,
yeah.
exactly.
No, Richie did his
Richie was
strong
along for the-
7.
Yeah.
He did
They're
it.
lucky they only had to see 7 minutes.
Right.
of
They should be paying you extra as a gift for that.
Yeah,
So you work
we're
that
gonna
out.
play
You
it
don't want to
out.
have any bad feelings.
Yeah,
or
and listen, I
anything
don't
like
want to.
that.
I don't want to blackball him and put
Yeah.
his name out there, but I will.
yeah. I mean, that thread's got 300 comics of
Oh,
like
yeah.
hungry comics that want to know. Hey, I don't want to get
Right.
fucked on
Yeah.
a gig.
And honestly, there's 300 comments and 299 were in favor of you and one was against you.
Yeah, I wonder who that was,
Yeah.
Mark.
Everyone, every time
Even
you
my
posted-
dad commented
Yeah,
on
whose
it.
dad? Whose
I
dad's
blame
getting
you.
involved?
Yeah,
Whose
I
dad?
blame you on every thread.
My mom told you were mean.
Oh, so that's funny though. So you do find things out, and Diane and me and Papa Keegan, we've become very close over the past few years. They're very fond of me, but they are.
tolerate you.
they're
They
fond
are.
of me. They
Yeah.
tolerate you.
love
Well,
you.
well, they're pretty fond of me, and Mike posted a picture today, basically of Hervé Villachez, tattoo in Fantasy Island, and he was staring at a crotch in a picture, and he wrote, "Does Mark like what he's looking at?" So he was basically taking a shot at me for being diminutive. So, and obviously everyone's laughing at my expense and all this stuff, and I just happened to write something. I don't know how it came up in the thread. I said, I hope that no booker ever pays you. And she wrote, that's not nice, Mark.
Hey, that wasn't very nice.
But I said, look what thread we're on. Like, just look up.
She totally was
Like, you
oblivious.
have to go to another thread.
She
Just
totally
look
was
at this
oblivious
thread.
to me obliterating you.
Well, that wasn't nice, Mark. She's right.
But I was like, oh, it must be a different thread. I'm like, no, it's this thread.
She's like,
on this thread.
if he doesn't get paid by these bookers, he's never going to leave the house. That's not nice.
Oh my God! Yeah, this is the picture. And the funny thing was, I for some reason I thought that when you posted that picture, just knowing how you do it with me, that it was Hervé Villachez looking at a ball sack.
That's what actually that's what I thought too. Until
Yeah.
somebody was like, "Oh, it's a hot show." I'm like, "Oh, that is a chick."
And I was like, it seemed like a little.
There it is.
Yeah,
I thought it was a guy in the Speedo that you were looking at.
yeah, I did too.
See, I like how other people are jumping in on this.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Terry McNeely's
Terry
making posts
McNeely,
now about
the D-Man.
Hold on.
The D-Man.
The
D-Man.
D-Man. Oh, please. It's nonstop with the D-Man. But the funniest thing is I haven't seen or heard from my old buddy Chris Davis in about 11 years, honestly. And I see him heart the post, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know this guy was still around. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, people send me stuff to like, please put this and put tag Mark in it. Like it's.
Yeah, the D-Man's been having some fun with it, and McNeely wrote, what was the thing he wrote today about something very derogatory?
Lube in the rear.
Oh, lube in the rear.
Oh, yeah.
So have your fun, people. I'll get the last laugh as always.
Downey's getting in on it.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were definitely your mom, and I had to like say like, Mama Keegs, look at the post.
Exactly. You know,
She's like,
you know,
no.
She's like, oh, I thought that really was you.
Yeah.
I thought you were tattooed.
How did that?
Gilligan's Island.
Did you do a Google search like tattoo looking at a man's ball sack? Like what? How did you come about with that picture?
It's just my algorithm. Midgets come in my algorithm
yeah, wow.
all day long now.
An
Because of
algorithm
me.
code for your asshole.
That's right.
Oh, my algorithm's killing me today.
Yeah, your algorithm is horrific.
It is.
It's horrific. It's actually been a few. We haven't been on the air since what we did. Preston Lacey from Jackass a couple of weeks ago, and then I had James Taylor, and then last week
James Taylor was on the show.
James Taylor was on the show. But there's a couple of things, as always, Hugh. I like to tell the stories about how the things that Mike does on Facebook somehow wind up in my feed all the time. This disgraceful stuff that I don't even know how it shows up. But Mike is on some sort of it's like a page that's just with lesbian women like posting things like they're at games together and all that. I don't even know what the group is.
I've ruined so many of my friends' algorithms.
Yeah.
Like it's like a
Wait, so like you're in a Facebook group for lesbian women?
Yes.
Is this the premise that I'm
No,
getting?
it's just like lesbian couples like doing things like going on hikes and
It's not,
whatever.
it's not like vulgar. It's just actual. It's couples. It's couples going on vacation together.
So
I'm thinking of it like, is it a Facebook group for lesbian women to post their date, like their fun
that's
time?
it. It's not like anything
and then
dirty.
like you're also in the group, and now that's popping up on your.
Exactly.
Okay, now
So
I
it's
follow.
suggested
But of
page
course,
for
when
him.
it pops up on my feed, I'm like, well, I know why it's popping up on my feed. It's nothing to do with me. And there was two women who looked like they were both like a little bit more butchy style, you know.
Yeah.
And
spiky dykies, I call them.
Mike's post, which was so rotten and not necessary and hurtful, it just said, "Looks like the blades are dull on those scissors." And I was like, why did he like? He didn't even know these women. Like, why is he taking a shot at them like that? There's just no need for that.
It's not like I'm
at all.
sharing it with my friends. Like this is just me. Like
No, I do the same thing, man. Like I just like troll people and like on Facebook or social media, and then like my friends will come across it. And like one time, like someone asked, like, "You just do this?" And, like I'm just like because. Like for instance, I was coming home from a show, and then it was just like I was walking ahead of people, and then like I saw like three friends, and they were giving this one friend a sobriety test, and like they're Marissa and someone else was behind me, and like the guy's just like walking completely erratic, and I just walk up, I'm like, "Give him his keys, guys." I'm like, "He's fine," and then like. They're talking about it, and then the guy's like, "See, I told you I was fine."
Yeah.
And then like they're talking about me, and then like the other people I'm walking with like finally pass, and they're like, "Wait, is you fucking with those people? Like, we're nowhere near him to even like hear the joke like that. Like, if it wasn't for this moment, I wouldn't even tell the story. Like, it's just something I do.
It's a sociopathic thing that we do.
So Hugh does it in real time with human beings in
Well,
person.
I do it online too.
Yeah.
Like, there was this one guy where he commented something where and like. I just basically called him like a retard.
Yeah.
You know, and then like 10 years later, someone liked it.
And it showed back up on
And it
your
showed
thing.
back up. And then I commented again, like adding the guy. I'm like, hey, man, still retarded?
That's evil.
And then like I took a screenshot of it and I was just like, you know, like posted it to my Instagram. I thought it was hilarious, but I was like, this was the long con. Like I waited 10 years for this moment.
It's just not nice. It's
I
not
mean,
nice.
Like, there was that one. I'm in a group of people that are grieving their pets that are lost.
Oh,
and
yeah,
dead.
that was fucking
horrible.
horrible.
And I got slammed for it, but somebody wrote, "I lost my dog and it was unbearable," and I wrote, "I lost my bear and it was undoggable." And people got so mad.
Dude, that was one of the worst ones.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen.
know, I know.
You had like 360 comments just shredding you. After
Oh
that.
my
Exactly.
God.
Yeah, that wasn't nice.
But it is fun. But that's what started bothering me is because like I'll go in these groups and I'll just like torch someone, and then all of a sudden like my friends and family are just like, "Why are you doing this to this person?"
Exactly. I don't want anybody else to see
I
this.
thought
guy.
this was private.
Yeah.
But the thing, I'm not bothered when Mike does it as much, but when he somehow infiltrates my groups, like what he did to me last summer with the cruise,
you know
was
the cruise thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
the cruise
horrendous.
was
Like I literally
legendary.
had problems when I got to the cruise. Like
That's
For months, I was
legendary.
telling people that me and Mark were on our honeymoon.
no, I would get people coming up to me like, "Where's your husband?" And I'm like, "No, this is my wife." They're like, "Come on." I'm like, "No, this
on.
beautiful redheaded woman and these kids." They're like, "No, really, where is he? 'Cause
where is he?
We
We
saw,
saw
the
the
pictures." Yeah. So, but the crazy thing is that one of those groups though was not an open group. It was like you had to enter like the cruise number or something like this. There's just no way. I don't know how he got into it. Like you had to literally enter certain things that only someone who was booked on the cruise would know. Well, he's a computer hacker.
I booked an entire cruise and paid for it and didn't that I wasn't going on.
Right.
You know what's funny too is like I've had this conversation with Mike, and I'm like, I want to get in on this so bad.
Yeah.
Like I want to start trashing Mark,
Yes,
but
yes.
like I feel like it's your thing.
No,
Like,
Oh, no, he likes it.
It's
Go
becoming
ahead.
everybody's thing now.
Yeah, it is starting to become a
yeah,
community thing,
yeah.
but it's like there's like been so many times I've seen something and I'm like, oh, I should post this and just call Mark gay.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's
And I'm
totally
like, man,
fine.
but I feel like I'm like stealing another comic's
No.
bit.
Like, I have
no,
family
no.
members that have never met him. They're like, you should post this about your friend.
Yeah, no, go for it. But I did get a little revenge that on the cruise after I'd spent 3 days explaining to 25 people that I was married to a woman. When I found out that I was going to be in a private concert with Angelo Venuto
Yes.
and his daughter singing, and you're like, wait a second, what are you doing with Angelo Venuto? I'm
Yeah, I
like,
love that guy.
I'm like, I don't even know who it is. And then you're like, no, Angelo Venuto's at like Beatstock and like fucking
He's a
all these.
freestyle singer who I
Yeah,
love.
he's
Yeah.
phenomenal, and I sat there for like an hour just listening to him sing "Sweet Caroline" and everything else.
Yeah.
So you got your comeuppance that day.
I did.
Yeah.
I
Oh, he's
came
back
up
at
and-
Beatstock, and we want to go.
Is he? I definitely want to go.
It's
yeah.
coming up like within the next few weeks. So if
All
we
right,
want to
I'll
go,
definitely go.
he's going to be there, and it's TKA, and it's
Yeah.
George Lamont and
Yeah.
Judy Torres and all that
Suave
shit.
and
yeah, all that shit. So we should try to do that for
Yeah.
sure. This happened the other day, and I was so angry at you, but I'm like, I'm gonna text him, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna text him. I'll wait till the show. Somehow you infiltrated my Levittown home and garden group, and it's just there's no need for you to be in there. Like these are my neighbors and friends, and like we're talking about like keeping our property.
Mark, I've been in Levittown 40 years, and I'm
Yeah.
not in a
Yeah,
home
right.
and garden
Yeah.
group.
Hugh Murray's lived in this town his entire life.
Well, I am in one, and so one of the guys, one of my, it wasn't a friend, it was just someone that I know from the group. He was, people will come on and they'll say like, who do you guys use to chop trees down? What do you guys use to, like stuff like that. And this one guy was, no, that's not a joke. That's literally what happens.
This is
No.
what you guys talk about?
Yeah, and
How do you chop your trees down?
Yeah.
Axe, you idiot.
no. No, like who do you use? Like you use BJ's Trees or whatever.
A Mexican with an axe, you
No,
idiot.
yeah, that's not.
Here's
what,
the guy from Home Depot who goes, yabba, yabba, yabba.
So well, that's despicable, and this is even more despicable. So this guy wrote, I'm looking for like an industrial strength type of lawnmower because I have all these sticks and twigs and all that stuff, and people were like giving suggestions. And then Mike wrote, well, I guess you're not a twigger lover. and I'm like, why is he in my group? Why is he? How did he find it? And why is he in here? Like he's just, you know why? Because you did live in Levittown for a
3
minute.
years of my life.
Yeah, you were there till like 6 years old.
I was there till like I was 5, I think. Maybe,
Yeah,
in
so
Levittown,
that's why they consider you.
I'm one of their own. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
one of
my
their
first
own.
time.
At heart, yeah, at heart.
An industrial lawnmower is just what you call a Mexican guy on steroids.
Yeah. See, I thought you were going a different area. I thought you were going to go like a bundle of sticks joke.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything at all. That. Oh, and today, by the way, your fucking post about Mitch McConnell, horrendous, unacceptable.
Is he still missing?
He's been in the hospital for like 3 weeks, but they're
okay.
saying he's dead, or at least he's brain dead. Or
Well,
whatever.
so
Yeah.
this is why I don't like Mike, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. News outlets are reporting that Mitch McConnell is officially brain dead. These reports are from 1978. That's not nice. He's
You
a
ever
person.
see that guy just freeze up when he's
And he
a
looks like a
person.
turtle.
He does look like a turtle. Exactly. He looks exactly like a turtle.
He's a person and he has a family, and you're saying that he's been brain dead for 48 years, though.
He's got some kind of Chinaman spy wife, though. Like, she's in China right now.
No, I think he's pretty much tapped out.
Yeah,
at
he's
this
done.
point.
Yeah, he's done.
He's
That-
pretty much tapped
Well,
out.
yeah, the conspiracy theory is that he's like dead, but they're just not reporting it.
Yeah,
that's,
he's kind of
that's what I keep saying.
And what are they?
or
What are
something.
they waiting on though? Like, what are
I don't know. Because there is some kind of, I guess, whatever his Senate seat's going to be up soon or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally crazy. But Hugh, tell us about because I actually had a note. I from the roast, it stuck in my mind what a great roast writer you are. So tell us about the roast that you were at. How did you do? Was it fun? Was it a good thing? Like, tell us about that.
I mean, the roast of Lee West was touch and go.
Okay.
I mean, I have been doing some roast battles lately too. So like I had a roast battle against Chaz Velez, which I won.
Okay.
And then I lost to like a newer comic, Tom Crescenzo.
Okay.
Very funny. That
Yeah,
kid
he's a
is a
funny dude.
really
Tom's
good roaster.
Yep.
And Chaz is a really funny dude. He's just too
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chaz is too nice. Like
He's a funny guy.
Like I am used to like at any type of roast scenario, I am used to getting like my top blown off. You know, like I go into these things expecting to be like the 90% of the jokes to be just like about addiction, me being gay, like all like the hardest things.
All the true stuff.
Right. They don't say anything about me being a nice guy.
No.
You know.
All the regular real stuff.
But yeah, no. So it's like I'm used to like the horrific jokes, and like Chaz was like just like way too nice, and I came like with like an AK-47, and he had like a slingshot, you know.
So going back to Keegan's roast, and listen,
Keegan's roast was great.
It was a killer roast, and listen, and Mikey, when he's on a roast, he's always texting me. He's like, "You're a great joke writer," all that stuff. I still don't think that. I feel like I lack the venom to be a really good roast person, roast joke writer. I did well that night, but I'm just saying, like, I thought that, like, you and, like, Landolfi and Tim Thompson, like,
too,
there's a certain level of venom that you just have to have, and I don't, it's just, that's not me. I don't have it. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to come with those fucking...
You're a super funny comic. Chaz was super funny comic.
Yeah.
But just nice
like,
guys.
just to come in with those super sniper bits.
The roast of Lee was touch and go because like it started. We were ramping up, and like it started with like there were a couple. I think like calling them part time is unfair. They just haven't been around. Like they've been in comedy forever. So like Brian Kuteya, Sean Sullivan, and to a lesser degree, Jeff Schaefer, who's like really trying to hustle now. Yeah. And Jeff was very funny that night, so let me preface that. But you could tell that like Brian and Sean didn't write. Like they didn't write. They were just gonna try to go
Riff
off the
it.
top of the head and
Just
riff
riff.
it, and you can't
Yeah.
do that at a roast. you
No,
know?
you have to come with it for sure.
So like Butera was good. Then we started like then it was like Katea like didn't write like Jeff and then like it got to like Jeff Schaefer like excellent set. Then Jeff was like doing crowd work while he's roasting. It was like working. He was
He's
crushing.
like a game show host.
Crushing.
Yeah,
Crushing.
And then I went up and I had a really really good set.
Strong.
And then they let up Lee West's surprise guest sister go up.
Oh, May.
And
Yeah.
May
West.
Yeah. That's nice.
and it was like 20 like they let her talk for like 20-25
Yeah,
minutes.
Oh,
it's
wow.
always,
Yeah.
It was like
roast
really
kryptonite.
yeah, it really like
Oh, boy.
like and it's like she's not a comedian. It's like whatever. Like all right, you want to do something nice because we're roasting your brother. Like it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It was tough to sit through. Like
Tough.
and then like I got up. I had to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah,
I was
oh, no,
like,
of
I
course.
can't sit through this whole thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? You don't think I'm funny? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I said it to her on the way out. I'm like, yes. Like.
I got to smoke. I got to smoke about it.
And then like John Augustino, he owns Red Zone.
Yep.
Like he loves the roast. He loves to write for roast, but he's not a comedian.
Nope.
So like,
Yep.
it was like had like a rough set. But we were like ramping up.
Yeah.
And then after me, you had Mike Ellison, Tim Thompson, Rob White.
Boom,
It
boom,
was just
boom,
like
boom.
you had like fucking
Sniper shots.
right?
Yeah.
And then it was just like a table of fucking 8 walked out.
Oh, boy.
Like so. Then
Okay.
Ellison went up, had a really good set.
Nice.
Tim probably should have went up earlier because he was doing a character. He did a
Yeah.
character from he was a 1920s detective named Ace Dugan.
Amazing. He's
And
one
he
of
was
the best
trying
roast
to-
writers I've ever seen in
He
my
was
life.
trying to investigate who
Yeah.
killed comedy.
Yeah.
And I thought it was very funny and creative.
Yes,
But
course.
then Rob White went up, and at that point, it's like a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
And I thought Rob was very funny.
Yeah.
But, people were just kind of bored. And then Lee West went up, completely blackout drunk.
Yeah.
And again, didn't write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to write. You
gotta
have
write.
to
and
write.
You have to have your wherewithals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But yeah, no, I wanted to comment on that because I thought that there's certain type of people that just have that kind of inner venom that
Yeah.
I like. I did the roast and I did fine. But
no, you did.
Yeah, you got laughs.
yeah, no, I did fine, but it's not something I enjoy doing. But it was for you, like when Monty was roasted. I was at the very beginning, so I didn't even do it. I did it I was on stage here for Roach, but like it would have to be someone that I really, really love to do it. Whereas you're doing battles, Lee West, who's not one of your closest friends, whatever.
Right.
You like doing it,
But
so-
you know what's I take them because it challenges me as a writer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, but some people are just a lot tougher to write for. Like Tom Crescenzo is just kind of like a regular guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like smokes weed, drinks,
Yeah.
he's just Italian, it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
Chaz Velez, he's a fat Puerto Rican, like
Love-
boom, boom,
that
boom,
guy.
like
Love that guy.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
no, great guy.
Yeah,
but
no,
like, some of the guys like, like if you have something that's like really like
Yeah.
there's something you
Keegan.
can just like, I had to roast Emily Santosis,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's like I try to challenge myself, like, all right, I'm only gonna write one trans joke,
Right.
Trans?
Right.
I guess,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
from what I heard,
Listen, it could be a thing. We don't know. Rumor. You know how this industry is.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, and like I ended up losing that night. So sometimes like I'll try to challenge myself a little bit more. I could have went the low road, and
Yeah.
just like have
Right.
done it all.
Because
But
exactly, you said you want to challenge yourself, but everybody wants the low hanging fruit.
Right.
That's what
they
there's
wrote
a lot
about
on
that.
it.
They did.
yeah.
They
Kind of
did.
low hanging fruit.
Yeah. And
Tell
so it's like I try to do that, but then like it does kind of get exhausting as well, because like I've had the 2 roast battles and then the roast, so it's like it's a lot of writing.
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot of writing. You got to come up with 5 jokes for a battle and then like an overtime.
Yeah.
So it's like now you just wrote
Yeah.
10 new jokes and you kind of got to force it. Like some you come up naturally. Some like
You're
like
stretching, you're pulling.
like I say at Cava, like when we're hanging out, I'll be like, yo, I gotta roast this person. You got anything? And like
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll kind of like spitball a little bit, and
Yeah.
that's some of how the better jokes get written. But for the most part, it's like I had to write, like a whole 6-minute set for the roast of Lee West.
Yeah.
Right.
Where it's like a lot of the guys haven't been in comedy.
Right. How do you do that?
Recently.
How do you write for people that
so
you
it's
don't
like,
know?
I don't know their set, so
You
like
don't know anything about them.
I know, and then it's like it's kind of corny, but we'll have to get in like a group text and be like, all right, what's some ammo,
Right.
like,
Right. Yeah. Who's got
But
3
still,
nuts? Yeah.
Even so,
Right.
it still turns on a different part of your comedy brain.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
and like some of it, like it's just tough to salvage because like some of the lines are great, but it's just like how can I turn this into a bit now? And
Right.
it's like most of it you just end up throwing out.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
it. I'm so fucking glad we had Hugh come on. We didn't even talk, by the way, to kind of tell how this thing came about. So we've been doing this show now for 4 years and like 4 months. We have been canceled on same day twice. That's it.
Yeah.
The first time was about 3 years ago. Tammy Pescatelli was booked
Yes.
on the show. Then something happened with her in the club. I don't know what happened. And then she bailed like at 6 o'clock that night.
Yeah.
We were kind of new at that point. So that she bailed on us that night. And then today, Mikey had booked, is this a buddy of you? I don't know. What's
He's a real estate guy. My mom knows him.
Yeah.
The handsome home buyer,
handsome
Charles
home-
Weinraub.
Yeah.
But he's got a big social media following.
Yeah.
But I asked him like a month ago or so, a little over maybe. And
Yeah.
But I do take a little bit of blame for it because he'd asked me to send him a calendar invite, which I'd totally forgotten. I sent it to him today.
Yeah.
But he had double booked himself anyway. But it worked out perfectly.
So it worked out. And no.
That handsome home buyer.
we got the handsome
Hugh.
Hugh Bear.
Handsome homo here. So I will tell you that, and this
That
is.
should be your character, the handsome
that,
homo.
that stage name.
Yeah, handsome
But
homo.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't do this like for anyone. Like, so I didn't even tell you, but I was talking with Kim Jones, who's been on our show, the Yankee reporter. She's been on our show at least I think one time, but. Her and I text back and forth, actually. And after John Sterling passed away, I reached out to her and I'm like, listen, I'd like for you to come on and just give some stories about John. And she's like, I love John. I love coming on your show. I'll definitely do it. And then this weekend, it was John Sterling's birthday, July 4th. So this morning when Weinraub canceled, I'm like, I'm reaching out to Kim. Yeah. I texted her, and then she didn't get back to me. So I'm like, you know what? Even if she gets back to me and says yes, I'm comfortable with having Hugh on the show with us. If Kim and I wouldn't do that for all of our,
exactly.
like there's certain guests that I really
Especially
don't want someone
we're
else.
so close with Hugh, and like,
But like I'm
How much
saying,
do we laugh
Kim
at
Jones
this?
is a pretty legit guest,
Yeah.
and so I don't want to just have some rando in here, But she got back to me at 4:00. She's like, "Oh my God, I so badly want to come on, but I have an event tonight. I can't do it, but I'll come on another night to talk about John Sterling."
Nice.
And by then, Hugh was already committed and good. Here we are.
Yeah,
so,
perfectly.
Speaking of Yankees, and obviously we're all big Yankee fans here, and Tony's a Met fan, but we're big baseball fans. I think that if in 5 years from now, maybe even less, we're going to look back and we're going to see, we know the Ghost Runner is the stupidest fucking thing in history.
Yeah.
But the thing that I think is going to be gone, I don't think the Ghost Runner will be gone, but I think what will be obsolete is home plate umpires and this fucking stupid tapping on the helmet thing that is such a clusterfuck, because what you've seen so far is that players will be going to like scratch their eyeball because of the mosquito in, and then the umpire calls up. Like, it's such a bullshit little nickel and dime nonsense. I think what's going to happen is, especially because all these fucking calls are overturned all the time, they have to get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Either get rid of it entirely or get rid of the umpires.
Because that's how you see how.
But you can't go back and forth.
You can't go back and forth, and you see the percentage of times that they're wrong.
Yeah.
So, but don't you think that the home plate umpire is going to be obsolete?
Yes.
Like, they'll have a home plate umpire, but he's not going to be in charge of calling balls and strikes.
He's going to call you if you're out at
home or what. Like, he'll just be hanging out there to do virtually nothing. But this half-assness where like then you run out of replays, so then there's tons of ones that are making mistakes. Like, they're almost wrong every fucking time.
Exactly.
Well, I feel like back in the day, the umpire used to like if he called high and away a strike, it was a high and away strike 10 times out of 10.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
and
right.
It's like now I feel like they flip flop, and then that's when the manager will come freak out, or the batter's just like, that wasn't a strike for the other team, and then it's just like, that's when you have the challenges, and then it just turns into a bunch of bullshit.
It's so
Take that
rigid
human
now
element
because
out
it's
of
just the box. Like, it used to be where if you were throwing 3-0, if the ball was anywhere close to the fucking, it was a strike.
Right.
Even if we know it was a foot outside, and no one fucking complained. And that's how we all grew up watching baseball and playing baseball. Now it's just very black and white. And I just think that if they're going to do it this way, they can't half-ass it.
Exactly.
They have to go ahead and just say, you know what, we're going to just make it the ABS system for every pitch,
I'm fine with that.
and it's going to happen. It has
And
to
then
happen.
it just like eliminates like any shadow of doubt. There's no
Right.
complaint. It can't, you can't be like the batter freak out, and because then people are just getting thrown out of games and stuff. And
Yeah, that
Throwing
I'm
a-
fine with. Like the Ghost Runner, I'm like, this isn't. I hate it so much. It's not going to go away.
God.
But it's like this isn't beer league softball. These are guys that have played baseball their
I would
entire
rather
lives.
see like a fucking home run derby or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Like
exactly, yeah,
Right.
it's just so pathetic that a guy gets on second, and then all of a sudden, if there's a pass ball or something,
Yeah,
next thing you know,
there's a-
the game's over.
There's a
Right.
single and yeah.
Nonsense. It's
Yeah.
fucking nonsense.
I just feel like they touched the game too much.
they've
you
touched
know?
it too much.
Yep.
Are they still doing the fucking rule where a pitcher has to throw 3 batters, or did they get rid of that?
No, I think they got rid of that one.
Because that was
yeah.
pretty fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
If you have a lefty specialist
Yeah, exactly.
to come in to face Barry
one guy.
Bonds,
Yeah.
and then you're facing the 2 fucking Jeff Kent and some other and Matt
That
Williams.
I think they got rid of. 'Cause
Like,
that
you know
was,
what I'm
that's
saying?
ridiculous.
Like,
also.
Yeah.
stupidest thing. Like,
Yeah.
I understand that life has sped up to the point where no one has any patience, but there's got to be other ways than to just to fuck up our game
Yeah,
like this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because now
I-
you're
like-
catering to the people who don't care about being in a baseball
Right.
game.
They don't give a shit.
I could sit
Go
there for 6
home.
hours. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else you could do? Cut down on the fucking commercials. But they'll never do that.
No, they're not
either.
gonna do that.
They're not
'Cause
going
you
to
gotta
do
have
that.
20,000
No.
FanDuel commercials.
But you know what?
Right.
So how about they cut down, like they have the pitch clock. So maybe cut down, like the amount of time that the players have to go back and forth, to get their gloves or whatever. Like, just figure out something where you can skim it other ways. But these things to just change the game,
But it's affecting the way the game's being played.
it's just
Yeah,
it's
100%,
so
man.
ridiculous. It was making me think about that. I'm not a soccer guy, but I know people have been obsessed with the soccer, which is totally fine. But the whole thing about the game ends and then they just randomly add
and
some
then,
time on.
Oh
like-
yeah, it just so
What
happens
is
to be
that?
36
I don't have
extra
the
minutes.
rules yet, yeah.
exactly.
Like but it's not even like a definitive number of time. They're like about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Like
yeah,
you're about to
yeah.
win the biggest thing of your country is going to either fucking not eat for 10 years over it. We just
Well, that's what they should play for.
Yeah,
you know?
you're gonna be thrown
Bread.
into exile, or
Or we'll give you nukes.
yeah, exactly.
We'll give you
right,
nukes.
exactly.
just play for loaves of bread.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
that should be it.
Yeah.
I just don't get that. And
It's-
do you know that if you're a soccer player in these games and you get subbed out, you can't come back in?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What the
to me.
fuck?
Yeah.
What kind of half-ass
Yeah.
nonsense is
That's
that?
the bullshit. The constant pretending you're injured and then the
Oh,
red
God
cards
in
that are
heaven.
carrying over 3
Yeah.
games.
I don't understand
See,
it.
because I was always a lacrosse guy, so like that's mind blowing to me. It's
Right.
like like lacrosse is like hockey, where it's like there's constant subs
In
you
and
know.
out, like you just tap out, boom.
But like going back to the baseball is like, I know I was talking to comedian that I was just at the open mic with, Zach Zorovich, was also a big lacrosse guy. He follows all the pros, and like the other day we were talking about like all the different pro leagues, and like we were talking about the one. He's like, oh yeah, no, this pro league's different than this, and there's like 2 indoor leagues and there's like 2 outdoor leagues, but like one of the outdoor leagues has a 2-point fucking like it's just like, and the game was just so different than like from what I was playing in college in like 2008, and then it's just like, oh, this pro league has a 2-point shot, like
lacrosse shot. That's ridiculous.
yeah, it's crazy, but there were like certain rules where it's like, all right, if you pass this line, then like you'll turn the ball over like once there's no shot clock, but then like the pros will have a shot clock, so it's just like but when you touch the game so much, it's like if I went to a pro game now, I'd just be like, what is
What's
it?
going
This
on?
isn't a
Yeah.
game that I remember.
It's an excellent point, and I think what Mike just said is true. Like, there's people like us who would sit there for 6 hours. The people that are going to these games don't give a fuck about the
exactly.
game.
Yeah,
they
don't
really
care-
don't. They want to get out of there in an hour and a half.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I used to sit there. Me and my best friend Dave, we were Yankee Stadium bleacher creatures in the late 80s, early 90s. We would just sit and we'd get baked out of our gourds, and we never wanted to leave.
I could
We would
watch a
stay
triple
there.
header. I don't care. Yeah,
We would watch double headers. We would stay after the game. We'd harass players.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we'd be hanging out in the park next to the stadium.
Yeah, and that's who they're catering to, are the people who don't
Yeah.
care about this game.
Right.
The ones who love
It's
it
a shame.
get screwed. And
totally a shame.
Jorge
And it's
Posada's
under-
right.
it's
Jorge
under the-
Posada
yeah.
said the game that's being played now is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's under the guise of like, well, the kids can't stay up late, and it's like a kids game. It's like they try to like change it and gear it towards that, but it's just like, I don't buy it.
Yeah, it's just the way of the world. But anyway, we sound like get off our lawn, old motherfuckers.
Right, exactly.
So way to end the show on that. Great job, Hirschman. All right, here we are, 10 o'clock. This was a fun as fuck episode. It always is with Hugh.
Thanks for having me,
accomplished
boys.
a lot. Dude, it's always fun. It was very natural and easy. And so what if the handsome home buyer canceled? We had the handsome homo in here, and it was definitely awesome. We love you, Hugh. Go ahead and promote anything you have. We know you have July 24th coming up. Any other governor's shows or out-of-town shows?
Yeah, no, I think that my next one, I'll just plug, is July 15th at Shenanigans in Lake Ronkonkoma. And then, come to this one at the Little Room, July 24th.
24th, that's the big one that I'm pushing.
So govs.com for Mike Keegan, Travis Grant, Tim Thompson, Kathy Arnold. I mean, it's like you have people who are doing comedy for a long time who are heavy hitters on that show.
Sheba's going to be on it.
It's like a show of headliners.
Hosting,
I love that. So you have two good chances to see great shows that night. govs.com, either Mikey's show with Hugh and the gang. I will be at the Brokerage Comedy Club Friday, July 24th at 8 p.m. It's me. It is Johnny Goomba. It is Chris Monty, and Rosie Fumara is hosting that show. Very cool. So that's going to be a banger.
Yeah, good show.
We're super stoked about that. We have some, I don't even know if it's been like a whirlwind of a day. So in the midst of Homebuyer not coming, Hugh coming, I locked up today. We got Brothers McMullen fame. We have Ed Burns coming on the show on August 4th, which is huge. Yeah. We have your friend who was working with Monty this weekend, Tara Canastraci.
That's gonna be awesome. She's an awesome comic. She's killing it now.
So she is coming on the show August 11th. She is going to be doing a weekend at Governor's, I think, like the 22nd of August, that weekend.
She's doing shows with like Jay Leno out in L.A.
Yeah. So she's killing it. So I reached out to her today. She's coming on the 11th to promote. We're not here the 18th. Tony has a day trip to Australia. So he's not going to be around, but she's coming on the 11th. So we got some heavy shit coming on. And Tony, what do you got with the Knock 'em Dead comedy show and all your shit going on?
We're going to be at McGuire's in October and then at the Brokerage in December.
Nice. Very good. Thank you. All right, listen. So follow Hugh. What's your tag on Instagram, Hugh?
The Logic.
Okay, so you can look out for me and Hugh and our promotional videos from. It's coming. I'm telling you, there's something happening. I'm not exactly sure what it is,
with
but
the wolf.
We cut some promos out there today. So as usual, you guys follow us, Herschy and the Keegs Show on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We got a lot of shit going on. Share the show. We'll be back next week. Who do we have next week? What do we have going on next week?
We'll be here. I forget who's going to be on next week.
You know who I have on? Wait a second. Do we have on? I think we have the Looter family, not looter as in robbing.
I was going to say.
No. We have.
They're from Uniondale.
Said I was trying to stop being racist.
No. We have a bunch of looters coming on the show.
We have the Raper family coming on.
Kudos to us. We didn't say one Jew joke.
Yeah, thanks. You'll do it outside right now. Next half hour. All right, we'll post what we got coming on. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.
All right.